Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Joe Levy experiment. This is going to be a good one, baby. This is going to be a really good episode. As you can see by the title, this is my old job, was raided by the FBI, story time, and I got the proof. This isn't just some made-up bullshit. I got the proof right here, okay? We'll go through the details. We'll go through everything. This is a great story for you guys. I got a fake chain on because just like every company in corporate America, it's bullshit. It's fake. It's nonsense, and you got to look the part. All right, it's going to be a great episode. I'm really excited. First of all, I got to address the last episode. People were like, oh, get a haircut, get a haircut. I didn't get a haircut for you. I got a haircut because I wanted to get a haircut, okay? So just so you know, you tell me get a haircut, I don't get a haircut. I don't listen to you, I listen to myself, all right? I got a haircut. And I don't like it. I like when I got long hair. I like when I'm crazy. I feel like a rock star, but hey, man, I had to get the haircut. So, this video is inspired by the OG Storytime YouTube videos. I don't know if you guys know Tana Mojo. I got fingered with a toothbrush in the produce aisle of a grocery store. Fucking Tana Mojo, she's the GOAT. Shout out to her. Also, please answer my DMs. I've been DMing you, Tana Mojo. My sister loves you. She's a big fan. I love you too for different reasons. But shout out to Tana Mojo. That's my girl. All right, this is dead. I'm just so excited. All right, we're back. So, okay, let me calm down for a second. All right, so this job I used to work for. Oh shit, the beer is overflowing now. Okay. All right, that was a little of a weird start. I'm sorry about that. Let me compose myself. Sorry, I came in very high energy. Honestly, I wanted to do this last week. I couldn't because my boy got married, so I had to skip a week. But now we're back. All right, so we're going to go over a couple of things this episode. We're going to go over how I got this job that turned out to get raided by the FBI, the job itself, the character is involved in this job, bunch of different characters. I'll be going to show you them each specifically in order by order of the characters, and then we'll go over the downfall of the job and what happened after the fact, okay? I was trying to play some music from one of the guys who worked there. Is this playing? Play. Why isn't it playing? All right, fuck it. Anyways, it's okay. It's a cool song. I play in the beginning. All right, shout out to my boy, Devin Lake. All right, so basically, I was looking for a job, right? I had this other job I was doing. I was selling bullshit on the phone, as you do, right? Trying to make a living for myself. And this comic comes out to me. You know, he's talking, this guy, Rene Fuentes, this guy. So, you know, this guy, he's like a pothead guy. He's a funny comedian. He has like long hair. He's like this Hispanic guy. I'm not sure if it's Ecuadorian, Salvadoran. I feel bad. He told me multiple times, but it's some Dorian, you know, it's some Dorian country, Nicaraguan maybe, I don't know, he's some Hispanic guy. I'm sorry, I see a lot of you guys are the same in my opinion. It's not a race thing, it's just how my brain works, right? So imagine this like a Mexican guy. He looks like a truck driver, but he has like long, loxy hair. It's like this good hair, looks like he oils it. He takes care of his hair. And as someone who takes care of his hair, I can respect it. Okay, so he's like, yeah, bro, I got this job, Holmes, you know, I got this job, and I sell this thing, and I'm, you know, we tell people, we get them out of debt, and we sell them this bullshit, and, you know, it helps them, we help the people. That's the first red flag. Anyone telling you their job is helping people, it's a scam. They're not helping people, right? No one's helping anyone. If you're making money, you're not helping people. They call it a nonprofit because the company's, not this company, in general, I'm saying the term nonprofit is bullshit, right? Because the company isn't making money, but the people working for the company are making money. So the whole term nonprofit in general doesn't make any sense. That's number one. Again, this company is not a nonprofit. Clearly, it was a for-profit corporation. I'm just saying, in general, the term nonprofit or helping people is bullshit. If you want to help a guy, go to a homeless guy and suck his fucking dick, all right? Suck his dick, lick their pussy in the street. That's actually helping people. That's actually making a meaningful change in society, okay? Okay, that's number one. So this guy's like, yeah, Holmes, you know, I got this job. And I'm like, okay, let me apply for the job. So I send my application. I do the interview. I apply for the job. This is how you ace any interview, first of all, okay? First of all, you got to act like you already have the job. The second the guy calls you, you talk like he's already your coworker. So he calls you up. He's like, hey, Joe. Like, hey, Joe. He's like, hey, yo, what's up, Brett? How you doing, Brett? This is good. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm excited. I hear we start work Monday, you know? We don't start work Monday, but that's what you got to tell him. You got to play the game a little bit. You know, it's a little give and take there. Okay, fine. So, boy, I'm acting completely different in this video than I did in the last video. I'm still trying to find my voice a little, trying to find what I'm supposed to do. I should probably slow down a little. I feel like I'm talking too fast. Okay, so anyways, the guy calls me up, you know, he's like, okay, I got this job for you. I talked to him, I bullshit him. I give him the whole Joe Levy experiment. You know, I give him the experience. I give him the whole Joe Levy experience, and I sell the fucking guy. I get that job. Okay, so He's like, oh, we're helping people this, helping people that. I'm like, okay, how much does the job fucking pay? I need money right now. Get me the job. Okay, so Rene Fuentes, he's the first character of the story. This episode, I'm mostly going to focus on the characters involved, okay? It's not so much going to be a whole story time about what happened chronologically, because it's honestly a little hard for me to, like, keep one train of thought and, like, kind of, like, go chronologically here, chronologically there. I'm mostly going to focus on the characters and the overall story structure evolving the characters, okay? So the first character, Rene Fuentes, picture this Mexican guy with a sombrero and long hair, not fat, not skinny either, kind of smoking a joint all day. You know, yo, Holmes, we got this job, but very good salesman, very good on the phone. He makes people feel connected, makes them feel friendly, and makes them understand what they're going to do, you know, in a very good way. Okay, so he gets me this job. Then I meet the guy I'm training with, this guy named Devin Lake, this comedian and musician. He has fucking pink hair, but in like an afro. It's a weird thing. I don't know. His hair's like blue and pink at the same time. He's like imagine like a cotton candy on your head. Like imagine you go to the mall and you like get not the mall. Imagine you go to the circus and you get cotton candy, and that's his head, right? Good hair. You know, it's not my hair. I think my hair is a little better sometimes from time to time, especially when it's longer. But you know, he's one of these guys who you respect. So both this guy Rene and Devin both have good hair, both great salesmen, right? So he has this hair. You know, he's also you know, he has a nice lady in Long Island. He lives in Long Island. Blah blah blah. He goes to work construction. So we go for this job. We don't know anything about this job, right? But you immediately know it's a scam because they're trying to tell you that you help people, all right? I'm used to working on a fucking job. Like, okay, this is a fucking job. You're selling this bullshit. Sell this bullshit. Okay, easy to do that. This job, they're like, oh, we're going to help people do this, help people fix their credit. Like, no, you're not helping people. You're trying to make money, okay? How do I know this? The fucking owner is a fucking Jew from Long Island. Now, as a Jew from Brooklyn, I love Jews from Long Island, but let's be honest, he's not trying to help nobody. I mean, let's be honest. So we'll call back to this Jew from Long Island later. I'm not trying to spread anti-Semitism. Happy Purim to all my Jewish friends out there. But bro, let's be honest. This fucking guy from Long Island isn't trying to fucking help the mom and pop shop. He's trying to make a fucking buck, you know? Okay, so what the fuck's wrong with me? Okay, so basically, what happened, we get to the job, we're training, and, you know, it's going well. We start making some sales, we start making some money. Things are looking good, you know, things are looking up, right? My boss, Mr., let's just call him Mr. CC for short, this guy from Florida, right? Like, so it's this Floridian guy. Imagine the most Floridian guy possible, right? He has these shirts on, these tight fucking shirts. You know, guys, they wear shirts so tight, like it's like they're trying to cosplay as Superman, you know? It's like, bro, save it for Halloween, put on a regular fucking shirt. You don't need to show me the fucking veins inside your muscle. It's like I don't think he was on steroids, but like, he might as well have been on steroids based on the posture that he was presenting when he walked in the office every single day. Okay, so he has these tight shirts on and these backwards hats and you know, these sandals, and he's walking to the office with this tight shirt, these tight pants and sandals. It's like you can't do both. You know what I mean? You can't have a tight shirt, a tight pants, a backwards hat, and sandals. That's the type of characters we're seeing this place. So immediately I should have had my radar detectors. I should have known that things were wrong because we have this guy is a fucking Mexican, this guy's cotton candy on his head, and this guy is wearing a fucking tight ass shirt with loose ass shoes. So it's like, bro, you gotta pick one. So already we should have known that something was awry. But, you know, naive little me, I wanted a job. I wanted to make money. So I go through a day. Oh, this is good, you know. Oh, yeah. So you want to get in a debt, sir? I'll help you get in a debt. So I fucking, you know, I sell them this bullshit. And this is the company I was fucking working for, as you can see here. Perfect analogy with the water being on the paper as it is. Okay, so now, let's get to the main character of this story, and actually the funniest guy in this whole story, and the reason I'm making this video. So, we're working there, you know, me, Rene, Devin, we're having a good time. We're going out to the sidewalk, we're smoking weed in the middle of the day, we're just fucking chilling. You know, we're fucking chilling, bro. It's one of these jobs. We go in for a little bit, we sell a little bullshit, we come outside, we smoke a joint, we go to the We go to the fucking corner store, we buy a joint, we're smoking it up. Later that night, I go play poker, I lose all my money, I lose it in fucking like 12 seconds. I work for 2 weeks, I lose $1,800 in one day. I go the next day, I take my last $50, I buy Adderall so I can lock in at the job. I take the Adderall, I start fucking hello. I start making some money. You know, there's musicians there, there's artists there, Mr. Chocolate Brown. There's a guy named Chocolate Brown, that's his actual name. That's not a racist epithet that I'm saying. This big black guy with dreads, his name is Chocolate Brown, and he's letting me call him Chocolate Brown. I'm like, can I just call you your actual fucking name? He's like, no, you must call me fucking Chocolate Brown. You must call me Chocolate. I'm like, bro, can I please just call you your name? He's like, no, you must call me fucking Chocolate Brown. I'm like, bro, let me call your fucking name. He says, no. He says, okay. I'll call you whatever you want me to call you. You know what I mean? Because already in this country, people, white skin, tell people, black people what their names are. So a black guy tells me, call me fucking Hershey River, I'll call him the fucking Hershey River. That's the type of guy I am. Okay, I respect your pronouns. It's the type of guy I am. Okay. Unless it's, you know, a different weird pronoun like she, they, or whatever the fuck it is. Okay. Anyways, this guy walks in one day, right? Meanwhile, I'm getting my groove. I'm selling shit. I'm all right. I'm not the best guy in the world, but I'm doing all right. Anyways, this guy walks in one day, short guy, bald guy, Joe Rogan build, right? He walks in, fucking beard. He looks like a gnome. You know those guys, they look like a garden gnome. You know, they look like a fucking garden gnome, but like, he has a little swagger to him. You know, this guy, his name is Alex, right? This guy, Alex, walks in. He's like, yeah, what's up? I'm Alex. Confident guy. New Jersey guy. Fucking Jersey Shore trash guy, you know? Fucking, he would have been the Jersey Shore, but he would have he was too much of a sleazebag for the Jersey Shore. That's the type of guy we're talking about. I love him. I love guys like this. I love fucking characters where they're just fucking fake as fuck and you could tell it. The second he walks in, he's just fucking all smiles. He wears a suit to work. Mind you, you don't gotta wear a suit to work. It's a fucking casual job. You don't gotta wear a suit, but this guy's wearing a suit. Side note, anybody wearing a suit in a place you shouldn't be wearing a suit is up to something. That's just a fact of life. If you're wearing a suit if you're in a place where other people aren't wearing a suit, you're devious. You have bad intentions. You shouldn't be in that place. Okay? Like you ever go to you ever go to like a library and there's a guy wearing a suit? You're like, bro, what are you doing? It's a library. Sit down, relax, have some tea. You don't be doing a business all the time. You know, the type of guy they're trying to do business all the time. Like the type of guy where you meet him. You're thinking of having a good time, and then he slips into the conversation how important it is to network. And it takes you a second. You're like, oh, so you're one of these networking guys, huh? Everything to you is a little networking opportunity, you know? I thought we were friends. I'm just a little net in your work, right? I'm just a little net in your work, you little fucking guy, you know? To some people, everything's fucking networking. They can't have a fucking meaningful conversation. They can't be actual conversation. They can't be actual friends, but actual meaningful connections. Everything's a fucking networking opportunity. And I fucking love it. I love this guy. Fucking short little sleazeback, Alex DePalma, right? And he's out selling everyone in the office. He's selling this person. He's selling that person. He's selling people who don't even need to be sold. Okay. Now you're probably saying, Joe, you're telling me you're selling. What are you selling this whole time? Okay. I'll get to it. So basically the idea is that you buy credit card debt off these people. You settle it for less money with the credit card companies, and then you keep the money in the middle. So essentially, let's say you probably have a lot of credit card debt if you're watching this video, because I assume you don't make the best decisions. Okay, so this is a fucking scam, right? You owe Chase Bank $30,000. You're paying them $500 a month. Instead of doing that, you pay us $300 a month. We'll pay them $20,000. You'll pay us $20,000, and we'll pay them off for $10,000 essentially, right? So you save $10,000. We make $10,000, and you get out of debt in a way quicker amount of time. Okay, so that's what we're selling here. Now this guy is fucking Mr. DePalma. He's selling this, he's selling that, he's selling everybody. People who don't even have credit card debt, he's selling them. That's how good this guy is, right? Really good, really good. Okay, now what's happening is slowly by slowly we start finding out little cracks in this guy's little thing. You know, this Alex DePalma guy. He used to come in early every day, wear a suit, you know? Slowly by slowly, he starts coming in a little late. The suit starts getting a little unbuckled. You start seeing his eyes, you know, the Adderall is wearing off. He's not as charming, as charismatic as it used to be. Why? Because he's pursuing his side hustle in being a fucking Instagram pickup artist. So this guy, right? His name now is Da Palma the Legend. And he's making pickup videos on how to pick up chicks. So during lunch, he would go to the little street fair outside and try to get girls' numbers. And boy, was he horrible. I mean, just horrible at picking up chicks. I mean, I'm no fucking Magnus Carlsen, but this guy is just bad. I mean, he's walking up to ladies like, excuse me, you know what I found special about you? And they're like, what? And he's like, your eyes are very pretty. Can I get you a number? And they're like, no. And he's like, but can I get you a number? I'll take you out for a little drink sometime. And he's like, no. And they walk away. But here's the thing about life, and here's the thing about girls, and here's the thing about reality. If you do something enough, eventually you'll find some fucking dumb ditz that kind of give you her number. And that's when the whole time you realize he was filming it. So he'll film himself going up to girls, and then eventually one of every 50 girl, he'll get their number. Okay. Which is, I mean, is there anything more pathetic, anything more sad than filming yourself, picking up a girl in public? I mean, that's just the low of the low, you know? So this guy, he's making fucking Instagram videos now. Oh, I picked up a girl here. I picked up a girl there. First of all, most of his followers are fake. You can just tell his followers are fake. He's selling some bullshit scam course on how to pick up ladies. Guys, please, never buy a course on how to pick up girls. You're wasting your fucking time, and it's not good. It's really not good for your soul. It's not good for your neshama. Okay? Just go out there, be confident, be kind, and do your best. And stop being a fucking beta little bitch, okay? Anyways, I don't even know the point of this whole story. I feel like I got really derailed. The first video I made last week was very concise. Had a start, had a beginning. I think I'm all over the place right now, honestly. I don't feel too confident in this video. I think I'm going here, I'm going there, I'm jumping around. It's really not good. What the fuck the problem is? Anyways, the fucking company got shut down for being a fucking scam. Who the fuck didn't know that? It was an obvious scam. You know, it was fucking obvious. I mean, everyone knew it was a fucking scam. I mean, I believed it. I bought the bullshit for a little bit. Let me just make fun of this guy for the rest of the video, honestly. That's what I want to do, because I'm not a good storyteller, you know? I'm really not. It's a problem I have. So let me just show you who this guy is. We'll make fun of this guy the rest of the video. That'll be the video, me making fun of this guy. That way you guys can actually walk away with something meaningful and good for the conversation. Okay, so here's the guy who walked into the office, right, on day one, right? Wolf of Wall Street guy. You know those guys who, like, idolize the Wolf of Wall Street? And you're like, bro, they're not the good guy in the story. Like, the Wolf of Wall Street is not the guy you're supposed to be looking up to. Like, you know your company's a scam when they play Wolf of Wall Street videos to fucking hype you up for the day. It's like, bro, he went to jail. He's not a good businessman. Like, people on the internet actually think Jordan Belfort was a good businessman. No, he wasn't. He failed. He couldn't make money the legal way. He had to go out to the law. That's like if you were playing basketball and midway through you pulled out a fucking gun and started shooting people. They're like, yo, this guy's sick at ball. He just scored off the whole defense. He pulled out a shotgun and started shooting people. He's not good at what he does. Kevin Durant has grace. Kevin Durant will go in and out of the defense, taking jumpers, laying back, you know? Jordan Belfort just pulls out a tank and starts running over the opposition. Anyways, this is the fucking guy. God damn it. Can't fucking figure out how to zoom in on this fucking people. God, Jesus. Oh, the guy still says on LinkedIn he still works for the company, even though the company doesn't exist anymore. That's the type of fucking guy this guy is. Okay, so look at this guy. Look at this guy. Okay, do you see him? So this guy walked into the office day one. He started doing this. He started doing that. You know, he actually motivated me. I'm honestly shit-talking him now, but he actually motivated me. I was having a really bad day. I was in the massage chair, and he came in, and he's like, yeah, Joe, you know, I was like, yeah, I'm feeling a little sad. He's like, come on, bro. Let's go, baby. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Good point. And now he makes videos picking up chicks. And the real him is... He's definitely going to see this because I know he's a fucking narcissist. I'm sorry, bro. I love you. I really do love you. I just got to make fun of you a little. I mean, so this guy goes up to girls in the streets trying to get their number. I don't know about you, but if I was a lady, I'd fuck him. I mean, look at that fucking chin, that jaw, and that swagger. See, I'm jealous of guys like this. I'm jealous of guys who just be so delusional and just so, like, out of reality where they live in their own world and they live in their own bubble where everything they do is amazing and they can't do any wrong. And they go up to girls like, yeah, I'll get this fucking girl's number. And they'll do it. And like, they'll make it happen. And this guy will sell you a course on the internet about how to be confident. It's like, I'm already confident. I'm just not a crazy person. I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's watch some of his videos. We'll watch some of his videos together, Okay, she sucked my dick and I thought that I died. Do. Why can't I watch these videos, bro? Jesus Christ. Come on, show me. Okay, this is the guy.
Make a video on boundaries? You got it. Setting boundaries before the relationship even starts is critical to the success of the relationship and how happy you will be in the relationship. Because if you don't set boundaries, she's going to walk all over you doing all the things that you don't want her to be doing. So, there's a lot of things.
Bro, he's just like me. He's just like me for real. He's like, bro, you got to set boundaries in the relationship. Because if you don't, she's going to walk all over you. And honestly, this is facts. They get a little personal here. I get a little personal with you guys. So it's actually true, Because if you don't, the second you let a little girl walk over you, she'll take you. Because, girls, the patriarchy is real. Don't let anybody tell you the patriarchy is not real. I'm being serious. I was reading a lot of feminist literature this weekend. You know what I mean? And I'm a big fan. I think fourth wave feminism is the brand of feminism I like. And I'm actually giving my guys' take on feminism in a minute. But first, let me say this, right? Because the patriarchy is real, and because there is such a thing as the misogyny, girls will take out all their oppressed hatred of men on you if you let them do it. So even if you treat them well, they'll punish you for the sins of other men. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes your kindness you will take as weakness and let it out at you. Okay, this video has been a shit show. Before I go, let me explain my opinion on feminism throughout the waves. I believe there's 4 waves of feminism right now, or there happen, and let me explain them. Okay, so the first wave of feminism, at least in the United States, and this will be out of a Western lens and a very Western American or white lens, whatever you want to say, Eastern European. It's not. I don't think it might be the most nihilistic or what's that word when everything comes together? What's that word where like everything comes together in like a way where it's like not ethnocentrism, but it's like a philosophy word where it's like introspectionalism. Introspectionalism. Yo, what the fuck is that word, bro?
Us men set as boundaries. But what you need to do is dig in to what you believe is right and what you want to see from your partner and establish that before you even get in a relationship. So this is how it goes.
Fuck, this guy's a genius. Okay, so the first wave of feminism was women wanted rights, People now will argue for rights, and people are like, what do you mean gays have rights? Blacks have rights. Women have rights, according to the law. There was a time in this country when not everybody had rights, so women had to fight for rights, i.e. the right to vote. So the first wave of feminism came around World War I. Women wanted the right to vote. She said, hey, we want the right to vote. We want to keep our jobs after the war. We want to make money. We want to have a little bit of independence. Okay. I believe the second wave of feminism was women, what did women want to do? Women wanted to, I believe, they wanted to do more man shit. So it was like, hey, I don't want to just be in the kitchen. I want to also do this. I want to also do that. I think, and they were rejecting femininity. So I believe the second wave of feminism was like an anti-pink thing. It was like, oh, why do I like pink? Because I'm a bitch? Just because I'm a bitch, I like pink, huh? Oh, you think I'm a fucking bitch and my pussy is pink, then I like the color pink. But that's not really true. Okay, so the second wave of feminism was almost rejecting femininity in a sort of way, which I don't really jive with. Okay, and the third wave of feminism was kind of like, do whatever you want. If you want to do the first wave, cool. If you want to do the second wave, cool. But the third wave is kind of like, just do what you kind of want to do. We want to make sure women have the right and the freedom to do what they want. And the fourth wave is kind of like using femininity to your advantage. So it's not sort of a rejection of femininity, but it's an embracement of femininity in the overall life of things, right? So you're going to use your feminine power to not only climb up the corporate ladder, like in the third and the second wave of feminism, but use your femininity to not only climb up the ladder, but change the structures around it, right? Because if you think about it, right, it's a very male-dominated world. Men have established the entire reality, the entire structure around it. And men are being in competition, being ruthless, and may the best man win. But femininity is more about, compassion and sharing and love and hugs and kisses. So when women get to the top, they should also spread that love and make it a little more compassionate for everybody else around them. Okay, this video has been a shit show. I don't know what the fuck happened. Hope you found some sort of entertainment and value around it. Please like, please subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, I got distracted. Let me regroup, take a breath. Let me actually get to the fucking point of the video. So, before I get to how the company was shut down, let me cut to the company Christmas party. Now, let me give some context here. If you're some regular corporate America sleaze, some regular everyday, my job, I go to my work, I do my 9 to 5, I go home to the lady, blah, blah, blah. If you're a regular person, the Christmas party to you is like the big, it's the Christmas party. It's a talk around town. Everyone the whole year, we're going to go to the Christmas party. We're going to get drunk. We're going to try to fuck a coworker. For me, you know me, baby. I'm a comedian. I'm a rock star. To me, I get fucked up and try to fuck a coworker every day of my life. It's another day in the life of the Joe Levy. You know what I mean? It's no big deal. So everyone's like, we'll go to this Christmas party. I'm like, yeah, I'll go there. I'll chill for a little bit. You know what I mean? But I'm just there to have a good time, baby. I'm not there. It's not the biggest deal in my life. But I'm going to explain this party to give you some context of corporate America. Give you some insight. So, we go to this party. It's in a nice venue, you know what I mean? And I walk up to the CEO now, I see the CEO there. And the CEO is talking to this guy, this older guy, and he's trying to network with him, trying to talk to him, trying to make a good impression on him, all this disgusting stuff. Not your boy. Your boy, I walk up to this guy, I go, hey, I saw you on LinkedIn, big fan. And I walk away. Because that's the type of guy I am, I'm not going to try to talk to this fucking criminal, try to make a good impression of him. Nah, I go to this guy, hey, buddy, I saw your little videos on LinkedIn. It's like when my grandma sees me, I saw your little comedy skits, keep up the good work. I go to him, hey, buddy, I saw your little LinkedIn profile. You built $1 million company. Yeah, nice one. Maybe one day I'll get to sit in a big boy table, you know what I mean? Then I hit my jewel and I blew it in his face. Because that's the type of guy I am, you know what I mean? And then typical corporate America Christmas party. This is why I went. My fucking assistant manager comes up to me. He's like, hey, bro, you want to go party in the bathroom? So, you know me. I mean, I'm not a big party guy. But hey, listen, if you're an assistant manager, if the middle management at the Christmas party wants to have a meeting in the bathroom with you, you got to have a meeting in the bathroom. I mean, what else are you going to do? Say no? So, I go in there, have a little fun. We hit our little weed pens in the bathroom, if you know what I mean. And we have a good time. And anyways, my boss now, Mr. CC, he walks up with his Florida sandals. He's making a big speech. And I'm like, bro, put me up there right now. I wanted to do time at the Christmas party. I wanted to do time. You know what I mean? I was like, put me up there right now. At this point, by the way, there's like 40 other comedians working at this job, which is when I knew it's not going to last. When there's more than 3 comedians in the job, okay. But at this point, there's like 12 other comedians working at the job. I got my boy Danny Warren. He's this comedian. I got him a job here. And he got his fucking baby mama a job too. What were you doing, Danny? And I saw something that I'll never forget, Because my boy, he just had a little baby. I don't want to say its name, but he named it some fucking ridiculous name like fucking Magic Johnson. Or basically named his baby Magic Johnson for all intents and purposes. And then I'm like, yo, bro, come here, get a job. I'll take care of you, bro. Whatever. So he gets his baby mama a job. And it was Monday. Me and Danny were smoking a joint at lunch. All of a sudden, his baby mama walks up like, you're smoking on the job? And I'm like, oh my God. This is why you can't have nice things, you know what I mean? So we're at the Christmas party. My fucking boss gets a drink thrown in his face. There's people doing cocaine. I see one of my coworkers, one of the characters I mentioned earlier, putting his arms around this disgusting girl, and I'm losing all respect for him. I'm like, bro, why are you touching that lady? She's nishech. What are you doing? But it's part of the Christmas party grind. Anyways, blah, blah, blah. People are having a good time. People make mistakes. Let me get to the juice of the story. Okay, so this is the company name. He sent me like fucking 30 things in the fucking mail. I can't read any of them. If you guys want to pause this and read it, it might be confidential information. But fuck it. They didn't pay me for the last couple of weeks of work. So fuck this stupid company. Anyways, the thing came... No, this is just me saying I owe Baruch College $3,000. Anyways, actually only 2.65. Not bad. Anyways, at the end of the day, the guy, the CEO, you wrote an article about him. His stepdad was the Wolf of Wall Street. Full circle. Remember I was saying earlier, they used to play Wolf of Wall Street videos in the Monday morning meetings. The guy who's running the company, fucking was, sorry, my girl just texted me, I got distracted. The guy who's running the company, fucking his stepdad was the Wolf of Wall Street. So it came full circle. And turns out he was scanning people here, scanning people there. So one day, middle of a Friday, all service shut out. They tell us, don't come in Monday. We're being raided by the FBI. Yeah. And then I had to get a new job. And then I, barely talk to my old coworkers anymore. But, yeah, I mean, they got raided by the FBI. Alex DePalma is now a full-time pickup artist. Devin Lake moved back to Long Island, is now just chilling with this girl, making music, doing comedy. Renee Fuentes hosts a show at the Roost, just still being a Mexican. Hey, Holmes, how you doing, Holmes? Me, I'm just back to my old bullshit. Trying to make a buck here, trying to make a buck there, trying to, get a little party in when I can. And, yeah, I mean, that was the story, how my company got raided by the FBI. I'm inspired by Tana Mojo. I hope I lived up to her legend. I appreciate you guys listening. We're going to do this show every week, and I'll see you guys again. God bless you. Bye.